pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call quick from my right to left. We have
Mark Duffy, Selectmen's Representative.
Sasha Cook, member.
Mary Soares?
Josh Fuller.
Rick Wareham, member.
Alan Flood, alternate.
All right, and we have for the December
Alan's
8th
here
meeting.
for,
Rob.
Alan's sitting for Rob.
Yep. All right. So, review minutes from 9:22 and 11:10.
Okay.
I
so-
sent the minutes out today for
Yeah,
9:22.
did anybody, if you want to see them,
But they're out.
we can, wait until the end of the meeting. People want to peruse them right now. I printed them out.
I already read the 11
I have them, I'm good.
The 11:10 ones? Okay,
Thanks for sending them.
sure. And this is the 11:10 ones.
No.
The extra one, I didn't
Anybody
use
wants
my
to see
computer,
them?
but I'm having problems with computers at the
Which
house.
one do you want? Which one do you want? What do you want? What's first?
What's the
9:22.
9:22 is
Nine 22. Here's 9:22. Were you at that one?
And I think the thing was that Alan didn't have an opportunity to review them, because I looked, I think I sent them out.
Huh?
I think I sent them out previously. I think you didn't have an opportunity.
It may have been,
You
I'm
also
just
sent
not
10,
sure, I haven't
27
seen
too,
anything
Mary.
more recent, that's why
I
I was
know,
asking.
because I didn't want us to have another,
Yeah. Making sure that
you know,
we're doing three.
we're doing three,
three.
we're doing 11:10 as well. If we can,
And 10:27?
and 9:22,
Yep.
9:22 is the first one?
yes.
I have no comments on that one. You have any comments on that?
I wasn't here, so.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to accept the 9/22/2025 minutes.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
I sent out the 10:27 minutes this morning, and I sent the 11:11 minutes this afternoon. So, anybody have an opportunity to read the 10:27 minutes?
Which one's first?
10:27.
October 27, okay.
Right, it's,
My name's spelled with W-E-H-R-H-A-N.
W-E-H-R-A-N, Wareham,
W-E-H-R-H-A-N.
R-H-A,
The
good.
only one.
I apologize.
And I'll be honest with you, the minutes from October 27, it's been so long, I can't remember what was actually said at the meeting, but
Well, I remember quite distinctly, but I did watch the meeting to make sure that the minutes were
Oh, good,
accurate.
well, thank you for
Because,
doing that.
and again, minutes just have to be general, they don't have to be specific, so that was the meeting where, Natalie Kelly was here, so I just, generalized what she had to say, and then,
We also took minutes on that day too, so but we're good. They match.
you took minutes, but you didn't share them.
Yeah, I take minutes at every meeting.
Okay, so you looked at them and they worked, okay. So I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from 10:27 with the amendment of Rick's last name spelling.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 I wasn't.
You weren't here, so you abstained. Okay,
11:10.
and then 11:10, which is the most recent meeting.
You weren't here on this one. You weren't here on this.
No, he wasn't
You
here.
weren't at this one. 11:10, you weren't here.
Yeah.
Did you see them?
Yeah,
11:10?
it was a perfunctory meeting, so yeah, so I'll take it.
It was when we received the $500, which I noted in the minutes. We pretty much had nothing, and then we had the 500, as I said, the $500. Ralph was here, so I wrote that up.
Do this tonight.
But she's not here though.
Sure,
But you can review it, yeah.
So I'll make a motion that we accept the 11:10 minutes as
I'll second that.
presented,
All in
with
favor?
Rick's
Aye.
name corrected.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
It's all the minutes, right?
So the minutes.
Okay, we're done with minutes.
Moving on to
We are
correspondence.
caught up.
Oh, yep.
Give somebody my agenda.
Anything else on the minutes?
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can have a discussion about Tina Kellner.
Me too.
Yep, we can look at that.
Sometime tonight as,
Yep, right here.
Yeah, it's still in the,
we need to get the minutes taken resolved.
number 6, new business, right? Secretary application.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So correspondence, one correspondent is Rob Doherty has resigned from the board. He's apparently due to moving out of Wakefield,
Oh,
so he's no longer able to attend the meetings.
Is that a prerequisite for being a member?
yes, you have to be a member of the town,
A resident of the town?
resident, I mean, yeah.
So I guess alternate we have to vote on to take his place is Alan Flood. So if we have a motion for Alan to become a board member and not an alternate, then we can make him a member.
I'll second it.
Do we have to ask him if he wants to?
Well, I don't know, we can just force him.
Alan, do you want to be a full member?
2025.
Do you want to be a full member?
Sure, yeah. Well, I might as well be. I mean, I try to make them all.
You should do.
I only missed a couple when I was sick.
All right. Well, I'll make a motion to nominate Alan to full board member from alternate.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, we'll pass that along to the selectmen. I don't know if we have to, because it's already,
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, okay.
Because you still have to appoint him.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a term limit on it, so.
so what,
Well, won't you just assume
he'll have
Rob's
to, he'll have to go down and,
gets sworn in?
and see Val, yep. Yep.
But he'll
What
also
else is the clerk?
assume Rob's
And
time
wait
and then.
until I tell you.
maybe-
Okay.
Oh, hold on, you see, wait till you talk to them first.
Exactly,
Okay.
so I can pass the, information along, and let it get caught up, and then
Yeah,
I.
we got a meeting this Wednesday, but, yeah, we have another meeting the 17th, so you might be able to catch that meeting.
Yeah, I plan on going to the next one so I can handle the budget stuff for us as well, because I gotta go ask you guys. All right, so,
Just since we were mentioning Rob resigning, like, he was the one dealing with the Facebook page, right? For updating it, so is it?
yeah, so we're gonna have to, I guess, delegate this Facebook page to somebody, huh?
That can be done in old business, but I just didn't wanna sort
Yeah.
of forget about
Yeah,
tackling what he's,
I've been
like,
doing it.
somebody having to pick up
okay,
the slack from what he's doing, so,
Alright.
anyhow.
all right,
Okay.
we'll address that.
I saw somebody posted today on the page about,
My name is Mary Soares.
okay, I didn't see who it was, but,
I know that Mary's
Alter-
been, she's been on
no,
that
but for
too.
alternate,
Well,
for
because you
getting
know what, I
members.
was looking through I listened to the meeting and one of
We need
the
alternates.
things was
Yeah.
that we need alternates,
Yeah,
as do
totally.
many
Yeah.
boards in this
Yeah.
town.
Does it,
Yeah.
she have the passwords and all that
Oh, yeah.
stuff? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We all did.
Yeah,
We
I
sent
think
it to all of us.
Mary's been making posts on there since we've had
Since
it,
the
so,
beginning.
yeah,
Cool.
as long as you're okay with that,
I don't know,
okay.
as long as I don't resign.
Yeah, as long as you have a presence, I don't have any
You
presence on that
probably should
place.
change the password, however, so I will.
Well, that was one of the things we put in place so that we can go ahead and change the
Right.
password and then we'll just send out a update
New
to
one.
everybody, yep.
Yep.
All right, so that's dealt with correspondence. We have something here for reported alleged violation. And this one is for tax map 77, lot 36 on Balch Lake. It alleges that you or your agent have conducted work within the protected shoreline of Balch Lake to construct a retaining wall and stepped access without a permit or proper authorization from NHDES and disturb the ground surface around the dwelling without a permit or proper authorization from NHDES. This letter is to notify you of this complaint and to provide you with an opportunity to respond. They find no record of a permit being issued under the name for the work described, but realize that a permit may have been obtained under another name. The work may be exempt from the below or the information provided to NHDES may be unfounded if work has been performed without a permit or proper authorization. You are requested to voluntarily refrain from carrying out any additional work except for the installation of siltation and erosion controls until NHDES further investigates this matter. The report alleged violation is in link with the statutes listed below, which is pursuant to 482-A. A wetlands permit is required from NHDES and posted on site prior to excavating, removing, dredging, filling, or constructing any structure in or any bank, flat, marsh, bog, or swamp in and adjacent to waters of the state or within 100 feet of a designated prime wetland where a 100-foot buffer was required at the time of designation pursuant to RSA 483-B. A shoreland permit or permit by notification is required from NHDES prior to conducting certain construction, excavating, and filling activities within the protected shoreline. They have 20 days to respond to this letter. And we'll go ahead and pass that along to code enforcement so they can go and check.
Is there fines typically assigned to these people if they're found guilty of it?
Through the state, yep. Yep.
Do the fines end up in the town or up in the state?
State. And then what happens is they get a cease and desist, and then what happens is state troopers end up going down there and serving that cease and desist, and if they continue to do work, state troopers will go down there and stop them from doing the work. Our town doesn't specifically go out there for cease and desist. The town itself might send a cease and desist. I'm not sure how they go about monitoring that though.
It's pretty much the DES's call on that stuff now.
Yeah, exactly. But look at, see, there you go, this concerned neighbor reported the violation and then it was dealt with. That's how it's dealt with.
Well, one of the places that I have talked about, I have noticed they've got ground moving equipment again in the driveway, and Escape Landscaping Company is doing something. And the thing that hit me when I saw it, this is over a couple weeks ago now, is the fact that once the water line drops and the boating activity pretty much ceases on the water, who the hell keeps an eye on these people from taking advantage of the lower shoreline to do work on what would be the normal shoreline?
That's when I'm installing my sub pump.
You know, I mean, I just, dumb question, but it's pretty obvious that, you know, it's a loophole that they can get in there and start doing stuff and nobody would know about it.
I agree.
Because, you know, because one, the neighbor population is partially gone away for the season, and partially because there's nobody on the water to notice anything, and
All right. Moving on, we have some more we have a lot of correspondence here. We got something from SELT.
From SELT regarding kind of the monitoring of the conservation easements MMRG Lavender, which they say they've already received, thank you. In addition, they're missing monitoring reports for the following interests: MMRG Lavender for 2015 to 2017, 2019, 2020, 2022, and 2023. My recollection is we had known about 2022 and 2023. The other years I'm not
Yeah, I don't
not
remember.
aware of. I can check the file and I will get back to them on that. Can I keep this?
You sure can.
Thank you.
And you have the email address of the new person contact there?
Yeah, I do. Yep. What's that? You did the
The lavender one.
lavender for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been right
Thank
on
you.
top of the lab, all
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them. So,
Well,
I didn't,
since this board was.
24.
Oh, yeah,
We have
yeah.
24 and 25.
I was surprised to see those previous years.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to take a look at the file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we have some more from the Wildlife Heritage Foundation of New Hampshire, looking for a generous gift.
They want to give us one?
Oh, yeah, yeah, they promote, conserve, protect, and educate. So, let's see.
Would they like us to, I mean, would they like to help us promote, serve, and educate?
Well, I'm sure if
Or
we
do they
give
want
them,
us to
I'm sure
help
if we
them?
give them some money and become a wildlife steward, they'll help us with something, but it's the Wildlife Heritage Foundation of New Hampshire, and they're just, it's basically a holiday send out for donations. If anybody'd like to look that over and feel that we should make a donation, please feel free to bring it up at the next meeting and we'll, then we have another one. This is from, MMRG. This, this letter is to request a donation of $100 from the Wakefield Conservation Commission to support the work of Moose Mountain Regional Greenways. MMRG is the easement holder or owner of 208 acres of conserved lands in Wakefield, including a newly conserved harbor forest. Additionally, MMRG is actively working on conserving an additional 157 acres of land in Wakefield, which will expand recreational and educational opportunities for MMRG and Wakefield residents. A contribution from the town of Wakefield helps to defray these annual expenses and also support our future work in town. We look forward to the potential for future conservation projects in Wakefield, as well as continuation of the many events and workshops that are available to Wakefield residents. A charitable gift of $100 from the town of Wakefield will be used in support of our vision to conserve key natural resource areas in our New Hampshire communities and connect them with a permanently protected network of greenways and open space for today and tomorrow. Sincerely, Jill Eldridge, Executive Director. I feel like we just made a $10,000 donation.
Are we
Are we on the
familiar
same page?
with the project they were referencing, the 157
Yes, so
acres?
this is up on the back of the Gage Hill property.
Okay.
So now they want to purchase a parcel that would connect to the back of that property and creating a greenway.
Okay.
And I think it's something like 100 acres.
Okay.
So now they want to purchase a parcel that would connect to the back of that property and creating a greenway.
Okay.
And I think it's something like 100 acres. Up there as well, something 96. It extends into Brookfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're working on that right now. So
Are we supporting that effort, or are they trying?
yes, we wrote a letter to support that. We made a vote in here, and then
Okay.
and actually a couple of them, and then they have Jill as the executive director. They do quite a bit. All right, moving along.
What's this?
So we'll get to that one as a permit. So town forest, possible guest, Carroll County Forester Wendy Scribner. So I spoke with Wendy Scribner. She is the Carroll County Forester. She has our RFP, but we spoke last week because there's a little phone tag going back and forth. So I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to attend this meeting or not, but she will attend the next meeting. I told her she could attend this one, but if it was too, close for her, So this is received on 11th. We didn't get it till after.
Josh, do you know, is the meeting, like, I noticed the TV's off, like, is.
I have
still
no idea.
Broadcast?
Right.
I read your email.
No, it says nothing. Yeah.
I don't know. On Facebook.
There you go. Yeah, it's being recorded.
You sure?
I
Well, yeah,
The
these
mics are on.
The mics are here, so
Yeah,
it
if
must
there's-
be.
if no,
Do you
nobody
wanna
says-
see what this is?
Sure. Give you guys an opportunity to look it over here. I might have another. Oh, I got another one right here. Look at that.
Is that the original?
This might be the original. Yes. 56. Is that tax map 56? Yep. Perfect. We have 5 copies. Look at that. Fraggle Rock Environmental. So, let's see, what are we doing here? Shoreline permit application. And this is for tax map 56, lot 43. It looks like the owner would like to, the project proposes site upgrades including an extension to the existing attached deck, which is 250 square feet, a gravel access road of 2,400 square feet, a pervious patio, 375 square feet, pathway, steps to the patio, and water and landscaping. Huh?
Shoreland, like a wetland.
I think we're on a
There's
different.
two different
Oh, we got 2
applications.
different applications,
What's
yeah.
the lot number?
This is for,
I'm like, wait a minute, it's the same address?
yeah, really.
I know, I just looked.
All right, I'm like, wait a
at it.
minute, yeah, I don't see that page.
Oh, you have a standard dredge and fill. And
I got a dredge and
that's
fill,
the
you
shoreline.
gotta-
This is
No, let's do
56,
that one
lot
first.
43.
All right, yeah, let's,
Let's do that one first.
So they stepped up for this one, but they
It's slack on that
slacked
one.
on that.
does everybody have the same
It's
application?
because they probably, yeah, because it's over, the impact area is over 1,200 square feet, so they had to go to NHDES to, and NHDES might have just approved the permit, and we're just getting a notification of that.
So this is for tax map 56, lot 43. The project proposes to the reconstruction of an existing stone retaining wall, 40 linear feet, and the construction of 2 new retaining walls, 30 linear feet and 100 linear feet, for a total of 175 linear feet. That's what LF is, right?
Yeah.
The retaining walls are proposed to be constructed above the reference line and in the dry. The project also proposed the construction of a perched beach, 15 by 25, so it's 375 square feet. Beach is proposed within the area of the existing patio to be removed and will be constructed with no slope. Additional work proposed on the property to be covered under the shoreline permitted application to be submitted.
This is Pine River Ponds.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got a lot of slope.
So they want to rip that out.
This is gonna be an access road to waters proposed, and then your existing stone wall, this is the existing stone wall. Along the northern edge of beach to be reconstructed. There's another one, right?
So what's the
Now that's slow.
total of the wall? Because they got like,
It's 175 linear feet.
they got like 269 feet of waterfront.
Yeah, they want to, looks like they want to take up the whole lot, huh?
So they want to reconstruct an existing one, which is 40 linear feet, and then construct 2 new retaining walls, of 35 and 100 respectively.
So probably one portion on one side of the, dock that they have and the other on the other
Yeah,
side of the dock.
some access.
Yeah. So, it's just a notification now, right?
Mhm.
So do you wanna look for that? No, I'm all set.
So in their alternatives, they talk about the project proposes the reconstruction of one retaining wall in kind to minimize impact while stabilizing the shorefront 40 linear feet. An additional 35 feet of retaining wall is proposed and will be constructed landward of the reference line in the dry. Disturbed area from the project will also be planted with native shrubs to stabilize the shoreline.
I guess they notified the abutters.
Right.
No wetland crossings or stream crossings. It will not impair the hydraulic connectivity of wetland resources. So flow of water under the ground, fine. No tidal or marshes. Work is proposed generally within the existing protected structure being removed. Steps to the water, patio steps from the wall.
Is there any,
No, I was just looking
notice
at.
any?
Furthermore, the project is not in the vicinity of exemplary natural communities, vernal pools, rare species, habitat, or fisheries, and will not have any impact on these resources. May no riverine, forested wetland system, or scrub, shrub, marsh complexes, and therefore poses no impacts to the resources. Project. No work within streams. No work is proposed within the water. All work is landward. Proposed landward. Pine River Pond. No work is proposed within 10 feet of abutting property boundaries. And does not anticipate to negatively impact the butters' use of their properties. Additionally, no work is proposed within Pine River Pond. Will not impact the public's right to navigation, passage, or use for recreation, as the public has none. No work is proposed within Pine River Pond, impacts water quality. They use the USACE highway methodology. Looks like the paperwork is all in order. NHB check.
Certainly enough of it.
Alright, there's our Corps of Engineers permit. Original. Yep. Boy, they're gonna make an access road that goes down to the lake?
That's what they said, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bad,
Which
you can see in the satellite.
I would
picture.
assume the Stormwater Management Act would come into play with that.
Yeah, in the photograph, of it, you can see like a little
Yeah.
road that goes down there. Looks like a path, really. Oops.
Well, the problem they have is that they're on the area where it's all sloped in the backyard. And the stairs, that one doesn't have too bad of a slope, but. Well, will require quite a bit of erosion controls
Yeah.
because of the, pitch.
That's what I'm saying.
is that they're on the area where it's all sloped in the backyard. And the stairs, that one doesn't have too bad of a slope, but. Well, will require quite a bit of erosion controls
Yeah,
because of the, pitch.
That's what I was saying, did you see any?
I didn't see
erosion
anything in
controls?
there, yeah, for anything above 25%, it's gonna need actual like erosion mulch put down.
It says erosion controls 2 rows to be used within 50 feet of the lake.
But then they're gonna need something for stabilization of the bank when they put the road in there. Which will be like your, your erosion mulch or something like that. Or they'll have to plant, I wonder if that's what that next one is for the
what are you
landscaping.
putting the wall now, or is it?
What's that? Oh, I was just looking at the new
Yeah.
road here. There's the proposed 6-foot tall retaining wall here. And proposed reconstruction of patio, existing stone retaining wall. Proposed retaining
We
wall
have
at the
an
base
NHB
of this.
check.
Oh, they got a lot
Negative
of-
results.
A lot of tree growth there, I'm surprised that this picture's current, there's a lot of tree growth down there.
Yeah, that's, I was gonna say, it's gonna be an erosion issue as soon as they start cutting that road in there. Existing, and then this should be what's proposed here.
The last page is really up on the end there. The last big sheet.
So it doesn't go all the way to the water, the access,
Well, the access road doesn't look like it does.
no.
No.
And then
This is pretty cool how they show this.
disturbed area to be replanted with native shrubs.
Is it the plan anyway?
What's that?
Fraggle Rock, environmental?
Yeah. This is a great opportunity for them to work with the Acton Wakefield Watershed Alliance because they have a vegetative buffer program. So
Yeah, I think they reimburse like,
up to $1,000.
I think it's $1,000.
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty
it is, right?
generous.
Yeah.
And they will actually propose, like, it's not just here's $1,000.
Mhm.
It's they will be proactive and like
Show you what you need.
create a
Yeah.
plan for you.
And they have a list of
Yeah.
planters,
Yeah.
people that do the plantings and
Yeah.
everything. Interesting.
It's a great resource for the community.
Yeah. Well, does anybody have any,
I mean, it's a lot of disturbance, but I don't have any objection. It seems like they're pretty documented pretty thoroughly. You wanna take a look at it?
No, I'm all set.
yeah, it's a pretty extensive project. I imagine somebody's gonna go out there, keep an eye on it.
You hope.
Well, well, they're making big bucks now. They got all kinds of things going on at the state.
Okay, so is it something that we have to approve or accept?
This one is, I believe. Standard dredge and fill we do have to approve. I don't see anywhere here for us to sign though. Did you?
No, it's usually on the first couple pages.
So maybe the first couple pages, just. Yeah. Anybody have any questions or
Why is there a need,
opposed?
why is there a need for an access road to the water?
I don't know.
Is that to create a boat launch?
No, it doesn't go to the water.
Well, it says it's the part of the project
If you look-
is a access road.
If you, yep, but if you look at the rear of this whole document here, you can see on the proposed plan, it stops short of the lakefront. It just goes to their deck.
The access, is the access road permanent or temporary?
Permanent gravel. It won't be paved. And they're removing a woodland buffer, but they're gonna replant, it looks like, down on the, lakefront. Well, I don't see anywhere there for us to sign, but we can accept it.
Well, I can't stump it.
No, they can't stump it, then they would need a standard dredge and fill, which this one wasn't, it didn't say anything about, taking stumps out. Or scrubbing anything either, so. Alright.
I'm looking at these maps, I don't see a picture of an access
The
road.
very last one.
Oh, the very last page.
Did I miss it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
all
on
the way
the
to the
plan, it's on
back.
the plans, Mike.
The one before this.
Look at the wrong maps. That's my fault.
Here's the road here, see, it's coming right there. Here's the turnaround there, here's the water here.
I didn't see
So the
it.
road goes to here, there's a path. The
Yeah,
road
no.
stops there.
Seems strange having
Things
an
are
access
changing all the
road
time
if
with
you,
NHDS, like.
why don't you just put a path in, you know?
There's
I
a,
we
make
do.
a motion that we accept it as complete.
But all these
Second.
doing is taking us down to dock areas or recreational, areas.
All in favor? We have a motion and a second as complete,
To accept it as complete.
accept as complete.
going for a vote?
Yeah.
Aye.
All in favor?
Alright.
Aye.
Aye.
I was just, alright. Any opposed? No? Okay.
Good job.
Should be good for the Airbnbs. No? Okay.
Good job.
Should be good for the Airbnbs. Thank you, sir.
Another one on the same project?
Yes, now we have the
Same
one that
property.
probably tells us what they're gonna plant. This one was just to do the excavation work and to then put stone back in there. And this one, they gave us one because, we just, why would you need many more? So real quick. Pervious patio, pathway steps to the patio and water, and landscaping, so, and they're proposed. This is literally the same thing we just
Well,
reviewed.
we had this discussion at one of the previous meetings about the applications requiring 4 of them.
Yeah, I agree, but this one we have 4. We don't have 4 of the applications, but we have 4 of the, site
Refer-
plans.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
This is an addendum to that.
Yeah, this is just, it's literally, I don't even see anything in here, different. This is the same exact thing. It's literally. Do that other upgraded permit, yeah, this is literally. It's literally the same thing.
We sign on this one.
There's nowhere to sign either. Alright, so do we have a motion to accept the shoreland permit application?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Hey, look at that, see, we thought we had all kinds of them.
What's in that envelope?
Moving right on. Well, that one we're not gonna review. And this one was actually mailed to us. On that one there, we actually have 5 copies, and they submitted their whole proposed plan, which is part of those 5. Really, I don't know why they would put this, I think this was an accident, so. Okay. But at least we have something to review for everybody to review. So, this one is, this is for tax map 83, lot number 10. And there is only one copy that I can see here. Let's go through.
What kind of application is it?
This is a shoreland permit application. And there is only, this was sent to the Board of Selectmen. I think that just comes to us. And there is no multiple applications, so what they're looking to do is plan is to replace a failing retaining wall located under existing decks. The decks will be removed to replace the wall. The decks will be replaced in kind following the completion of the wall. We only have one copy here that was mailed to us. I'll make a motion to reject it based on we don't have the 4 copies or an electronic copy that we received.
What lake is it on?
Pine River Pond.
Oh, this is that little area where you have to go underneath
It's a little cove.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that little, there's a little underneath the bridge there to get into it.
Yep. So yeah, I'd make that motion and then to notify them that either they can submit a couple more copies or give us an electronic copy.
Second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we ever hear back from the original people that we questioned and we sent back to them because of not having 4 copies?
No, and that's
We
probably
haven't
what
heard
that
back from them yet, huh?
question is for. Yeah, we have a lot of permit applications that we have not signed, and we will not sign. Either we rejected them,
Well, I just
and
wondered if we had
NHDS.
heard back from the people that the original one that brought up the question of getting 4 copies.
I didn't hear back from them.
We have
No.
heard nothing back
No.
from them.
And I think that's a lot is to do with the fact that the state is playing a bigger role now. So
They may be avoiding us from just doing 1 copy.
yeah, but the state still tells them they have to give us 1 digital copy and 1 paper copy. So if we only get 1 paper copy, then that's not following what the process is. So
I just
we
find
still
it's
need something.
difficult, and especially for me with the hearing issue, of trying to follow what's going on conversation-wise on the other half of the table.
Yeah,
And
and
not having something to reference, it makes it difficult.
yeah, everybody needs an opportunity to review the applications and so that they can either object, oppose, or if they have a concern or whatever it is, or accept it. So, call. All right. Okay. Alright.
What was he trying to do now? Do a retaining wall?
Retaining wall, yeah. Yeah, I know, well, that's what I was saying, it's, I don't know how he's gonna do that, I think there's a slope there too.
Yeah, a lot of slopes.
Yeah, so, it's kinda, as you get down, what is it, Lord Road there? Basically, every back edge of every property has a steep incline down to the waterfront. So as you progress down the road, it progressively gets even worse, so.
Yeah, this is
Some of
actually,
these could have 90-degree angles down to the lake.
this is actually on the other side,
Oh, is it?
yeah. You gotta go up 153.
Oh, jeez.
down
Yeah.
that way.
All right. So yeah, we cruise right through. Oh, there's a good, there's a big stack. All right.
Is that it?
That's it on the permit applications. Financials, deep in there, I thought I had some revenue stuff, and I don't know what I did with it. I swear it was there. Well, I can have that for you guys at the next meeting, because I looked into the revenue of the donations that we take in for the campership, and the campership donations that we get as well, to see where that money goes, so that we can, have a statement of that money, how much we have. And so at Pride Day, we put in $100. That went into donations. The $500 went into campership, and so if it's not designated for something when we make the deposit, then it's gonna go into a donation or a fundraising. If it comes in as designated for campership, then it'll go into the campership line, and we can see that revenue, so that we can track it on how much we've taken in for the year. I had her printed out for me today. Let me just check real quick to make sure it's not over there. But it is tracked, and it is trackable.
But currently, we have in that fund about $43,000.
Oh, yeah, we took in some significant, there it is, here. So, this is what we really care about. We don't spend any money, so who cares about that? Alright. So, as of December 31st of 2025, because it's not going to be reported after that. In land use change tax this year, we brought in $17,397.52. Wetland permit fees, we took in nothing. Interest on that fund, Fund 3, we took in $6,187.53. So now we're compounding interest. So anyway, we're doing something. Miscellaneous revenue, nothing. Campership was $150, so there was $150 that we put into that specifically. I didn't know. I thought, did the check not say for campership?
It should have, I did write campership on it.
Yeah. Well,
So it
maybe
should
if
be.
the check itself doesn't say it on there, it might just go into a general fund,
Okay.
which is weird. So we'll have to.
No,
Look.
I made it
Wasn't
specific for campership.
yeah, and I did the same for this 150s.
Right.
I'm surprised it was just the 150 was cash, and then land donation 0, easement monitor 0, donations and fundraising was $500, and that's where that was the St.
Right.
John's donation. Town appropriation is $0. Total revenues have been $24,235.05 this year. And that's the revenue that we've brought in, basically, off of the interest and the land use change tax. So, yeah. And anybody want to see that?
No,
Okay. I don't have the expenditures though. I was all wrapped up on the revenue. All right, financials, donations. We don't have any donations at this time. Alternate member applications. We have none. Secretary applications. So we have a secretary application from Tina. I did reach out and send an email as well and asked her to attend this meeting, so if she was still interested. I didn't hear anything back.
When did you send the email?
Last week. Yep, and asked her if she was able to attend, if she could come to tonight.
You didn't hear anything?
I didn't hear anything. I'll give her a call next.
Promising.
Yeah. I can reach out and, give her a call, but,
So,
if we decide such.
how many applications have we received? Just 2?
Those are just the 2, another one backed out.
So it's just Ralph and her.
Yep.
I mean, do we want to choose a date by when we want to make a decision, or are we just going to keep?
Yeah, we need to do something.
Can we get her in here next meeting?
I can attempt to call her now and
Can we send
see-
her an email or a correspondence?
I did. I did. And I asked her if she could attend tonight's meeting. if we decide such.
So, how many applications have we received? Just 2?
Those are just the two. Another one backed out.
So it's just Ralph and her.
Yep.
I mean, do we want to like choose a date by when we want to make a decision, or are we just gonna keep?
Yeah, we need to do something.
Can we get her in here next meeting?
I can attempt to call her now. And
Can we send
see-
her an email or a correspondence?
I did. I did. And I asked her if she could attend tonight's meeting. If we decide such.
So, how many applications have we received? Just 2?
Those are just the two. Another one backed out.
So it's just Ralph and her.
Yep.
I mean, do we want to like choose a date by when we want to make a decision, or are we just gonna keep?
Yeah, we need to do something.
Can we get her in here next meeting?
I can attempt to call her now. And
Can we send
see-
her an email or a correspondence?
I did. I did. And I asked her if she could attend tonight's meeting.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we interviewed the people. We didn't just say, yep, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
We're doing our due diligence.
Can we indicate to her that we would like to personally meet her before we make a decision? Because I just have a real problem with hiring people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
That's what
being
he's gonna
that
do.
way.
Wait, I did.
Pieces of paper mean nothing to me.
I reached out to her
I like
already.
to read the people. You know?
I reached out to her and asked her if she could attend tonight's meeting, and she wasn't here. So I think that
Do you want me to call her and
that is
Yeah, I
fine.
think
take
she
that off?
just there's a benefit of a call anyway.
Yeah.
She might have.
That's fine.
I'll give her a shot.
Would you like to?
Yeah, no, I'll. You have enough on your shoulders. I'll try to.
Thank
But
you.
I think it's reasonable to say, hey, next meeting,
Yeah.
we're
It's
gonna interview
January
whoever's.
12th is the next meeting.
Yeah, we'll interview whoever has submitted and whoever attends, and then
Yep.
make a decision.
Is there any way we can do any additional publicity to try to find any other candidates?
Yeah, we're gonna try to post on Facebook and also talk to
Cochlear
true, huh?
implant, but it doesn't do me any. You can add
Yeah.
to, you know, we could put up,
We-
we could put up something that in the butt doing it, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Public comment.
Public comment.
I don't know if this is pure public comment, but the land that they're getting recreation. She said that, you know, we would send a letter out
Passwords. All right. And everything's looking great. It's got a great following, and it looks great. Grants.
I reached out to Stuart about Northern Borders just for an update.
That's all right.
Last time I reached out to him to say, you know, when's the next deadline? There was a federal government shutdown, so he couldn't opine. So I'm still waiting to hear back, but I think, and I, you know, tried to stress that at the last meeting, I think we as a body have to come together with some projects that we want funding for in
Fee for this week, so
Okay.
I've slowed down now. So
Okay.
now I'm trying to get in
Yeah,
on these things.
but it's all,
I
everybody.
have. It's hit the. I hit the.
I know,
hit the
but
slow
others
down,
should
I
come
know.
forward if you guys like have ideas. You know, and it's definitely a good time to be thinking about this at the end of the year and thinking about 2026.
There is something. I don't. That we've done over the years over there, and what it's become now.
I mean, I'm happy to author it, but I don't have, I
Where's
don't,
the history of it?
I don't have any of
Exactly.
that, so
Well,
I don't
think
know.
any
it.
of us are gonna have to. The idea is on Facebook. I actually have all that information. I was gonna write up a thing on it.
I mean, the old conservation?
Yeah, so the old conservation
Facebook page?
Facebook page. I took everything off. I actually have all that information. I was gonna write up a thing on it.
I mean, the old conservation?
Yeah, so the old conservation
Facebook page?
Facebook page. I took everything off. Some files as well. But if you're interested in it, I can send you all the information that I have
Okay.
and anything that I know about it.
Yeah.
And then, and kind of where it came, when it was donated, I think it was the Youngs that donated that land. And then, there's a proposed project and then expanded from there.
Happy to do that. We create some public.
All right, volunteers and workshops. Obviously, we need to post something out there to get more alternates. We need alternates. We need
15 applications for kids, and if we were to send them all to camp, it would be $8,470.
okay.
There is one hunter education, and the other is the junior adventure, which is less expensive because he will be going with his younger brother who would be going for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
With his younger brother who would be going for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
To put all these people in so that we can make sure that they get them. But for the past 2 years to Berry Camp, I got to meet new people and make new friends. And getting to eat Linda's food, because that was bussin'. And make more great others felt included. I hope to improve my shooting skills and continue to be a leader.
Great.
That's
good.
See that?
Yep, I want to go to Berry Camp again because I love all the absolutely loved it. Some things I learned about were how to start a fire, how to build it. And how to work as a team with other campers. I feel like that if I were able to go there again, I would be a great role model for other people. Have a little help understanding and trying these new things. I love the experience of spending a week of my summer out in the woods all day, and I hope to be able to go do it again. So, I mean, this isn't all
That's
of them, but
No,
these guys were,
I appreciate
How,
that.
how do your applications this year, quantity-wise, mesh up to previous years for this time of the year for applications coming in?
Well, we have how many did you
we
say
have
this year?
15, and last year we had 11 or 12.
Yep, so we're
Last year was
growing.
11 or 12?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so there's a slight
Yep.
increase.
So we're
then.
growing. So I estimate that maybe it'll go up $25 or something.
Yeah,
So
okay.
anyway, that's included in the 8470 that so far. If I've said December 15th is the deadline. I reposted it again today. I'll put it on the, the school page and the town pages so that it's not just on the Wakefield Conservation Commission page. And I think, I have to stick with that deadline.
Okay.
Do we get many kids that request going an additional year, a year later?
Oh, yeah, these guys are all return kids.
Okay.
I think that's great too, that they're actually writing the paragraph, and why they wanna go. I mean, I think that's meaningful. I think those were great. So, I'll do something, I'll make a motion on something I probably wouldn't do, but because this is growing and the kids are writing the paragraphs now and why they wanna go, and we understand that now, that maybe cap it at, usually I like to cap it at what we took in for interest. Fund, not campership or fundraising line that goes towards that for 8170,
8470.
8470. And you still have the $650 on top of that,
Should another child.
should another child come, yeah.
Okay, so we're taking 8470 out of the general fund is what his motion is. And then there's still that other 650 if somebody else.
And if we take in any more money, that can also be used for
Well,
the campership.
if I have another kid that wants to go to
Yeah.
Berry Camp, I will donate the $50 because it's 700, so,
Call me and I'll pitch in too.
yeah.
I don't mind.
Can I just ask a question?
Yep.
Sure.
What's the,
And, you know, I called her and I said, I'm not
Oh.
100% sure that will happen. I know, you know, I mean, I feel comfortable that we would do one, but I don't know if we would do both.
okay.
And the only thing is, the only reason he wants to go to that other camp is to be with. so-
Yeah,
so
I get it.
is-
I
it
just
is
His
wanted
something
to,
to
brother
think
will,
about, though.
what's that?
It is something to think
Right, it
about.
is.
though.
And do you sort of,
Hmm.
how do you prioritize? So that's all, just a
Sure.
general question about that. How we can put that.
So so he wants to go to two different camps.
he wants to go to the Hunter Education Camp as his main camp.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a junior adventure, which is less expensive. It's 500 as opposed to 7. So he wants to be able to go to
I'm not objecting to anything, I'm just like,
but
just
it-
so how we think about.
I think we vote on it, right? That way it's not just a precedent where it's like, yeah, you guys can just go to whatever, but it's like a special circumstances type thing, maybe.
Right.
I don't know, because it does butt one kid out of going to camp, right?
not
Poten-
necessarily.
Potentially,
Potentially.
if there's another applicant,
Right.
right?
Well, no, even if there's 2 applicants. If there's 1 applicant, we still have enough money.
Yeah, or yeah, if
there's
there's 2
two-
applicants, then,
Then still that hits 500 as opposed to 7, which is generally how much we're paying for camps
yeah.
for this.
So I'd probably say it would be okay unless we saw an influx of kids all of a sudden that
Yeah.
wanted to go to camp, you know, and then we
Yeah.
rose to like 20, and then it's like, hey, buddy, we can only pay for 1. You know, but we have to tell them now, right? So,
Well,
Do we have to tell them now, like,
because of the situation that we had last year where we had 1 child, everybody that wanted to go got in except for 1 child. And that 1 child was because they were completely full. It was such a popular camp.
Mhm.
And I don't want that to happen this year. So I want to go home and put all of these kids, let Berry Camp know that we are going to sponsor them. And even if we don't fully sponsor them, he's still gonna go to that camp. So we maybe we could partially, or maybe we don't at all, you know? But
yeah, maybe partially.
maybe.
That's a good. But you have a deadline for when everything has to be in. So
Right.
if you end up with another 3-4 kids that come and they apply, come back to the board,
Oh, absolutely.
and we'll approve that money. So no, you know, and we'll just figure out, you
Right.
know,
How do
how do
we
we
do it?
replace that money?
Right.
Because the reality is we're up $24,235 for the year. So we're still putting money into that general fund. So we're still building that fund. You know, as long as we're able to put $10,000 into that fund a year, we're pretty good because we're compounding now. So really, we're just kind of building it now. But we need to somehow get some more, maybe grants for campership tuitions or something like that, and fundraisers, and maybe we do a fundraiser
Right,
and we organized that somehow. Yeah, so I'll make the motion at 8470, and to cap that for the campusship program.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? No? Awesome.
thank you. I'm sure they'll be thrilled.
And like I said, well,
Sure.
you know, yeah,
But seriously, December 15th is my deadline.
good. Is that what it was last year?
No,
Okay,
because no.
okay. I don't
But
know.
it-
All right, great job. All right. All right, identify vulnerable wetlands. So I saw some land for sale up on the aquifer near the waste treatment facility over there. And I was just curious if I could pursue to see how much it costs and if it's something that we would be interested in purchasing. It is all wetland area.
Yeah.
I don't I haven't looked into it at all because I looked into something before and we didn't want to do it because it was in, I don't think we could do it because it was in
I
Middleton.
don't have any knowledge, but I'm thinking, why are they selling it? Is there a
Well-
plan to widen the highway there or something?
Well, that's what I didn't want to look into it yet. Like I did a little bit, but then I stopped and I said, well, I'm not going to go any further unless the board sees fit that
No, I think you should
It's
go.
in Wakefield, right?
It is in Wakefield.
You should look into it.
That's good.
DES offers up to a 25% grant towards purchase of land for municipalities to protect water source areas.
And this one
Oh,
would
it's
fit.
definitely
It would fit
protection, yeah.
right into it.
Yeah.
It
It's
would
the water
fit right in.
supply land protection grant,
Yeah.
DES. So.
So what I can do is make the call tomorrow to them and see, what's going on with it and see if we can maybe have the opportunity to purchase it. It is a wetland area and it is vulnerable in my eyes as it is the aquifer and a lot of stuff right there. And,
Yeah, please look into it.
Yeah.
okay, and then, move
Yeah.
in on.
Great,
All right. Site walks and monitoring.
Lavender's been done. Sasha was kind enough to do that. And we do need to go through the file and address the SELT letter. The other two that we still have to do, which is Jones Brook, was actually scheduled for the 5th of last Friday. And I called that up because of weather and has not been rescheduled. And the third one is Hutchins Farm. Rob was going to do that. And since Rob's not with us any longer, I will do that. That's it.
Awesome.
Thanks for doing that, Rick.
okay, so, Rick, you had 2 dates on the Jones Brook,
Jones Brook, I have.
December
it was-
12th. The letters at the 12th.
Well, the contact. Have a new date.
Okay,
But we'll have it
why
done in
don't you
time.
check out the 12th?
It'll be done on time.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
If you need help with it or somebody else should let us know. Well, our next meeting will be
January
January 12th. Is that?
And we're not gonna be here, so.
I'll be in Costa Rica. We're gonna reach out to the secretary, maybe they'll be here, and maybe we'll have the Carroll County Forester here as well, and we can get that RFP, so